Good day everyone, welcome back once again. My name is Nick and we're on the Commodore 64 looking at a top-down racing game called Warm Up, based loosely on Formula 1 I suppose. Well, it is Formula 1. Published by Genius in 1991. So we'll see how this one plays, see if we can get to grips with this. I am a fan of top-down racing games in general. It's not over single screen, we're going around the place so we can practice or there's competition. We'll go straight into competition then, just get an idea of the game. I believe there's basic setups. Here's all the teams of the era: Ferrari, McLaren, Benetton, Lotus, Tyrrell. Let's go on McLaren, they're my favourite team. We then have to select, I believe this is a sponsor or an engine, maybe it's a sponsor. Let's click on that one, and that might differentiate how bad or good the difficulty is. There's my car there. There's a guy with a very orange face. Looks like he's maybe a genetic beetroot man. If you are a genetic beetroot man, then comment below. So I don't have enough money for those tyres because I spent too much on something or other. Yes, I've bought that. Looks like, what's that? Suspension. There. Don't have enough of that, so I need to get the basic stuff. They need to fix that light. That's flickering like a nincompoopery. Music is good initially. Well, I don't know why that guy's face is so purple. Maybe he's got caught up in the Commodore 64 filter. I'm desperate to get to the game now. I believe this bit's a little bit in the way. Let's click on the door like we do in supercars, and that should take us into, well, I presume, qualifying race. Now, these reviews aren't about expert gameplay. You know this already. It's about seeing how you'd have got on with the game in the first or second go. Would there been enough there for you to want to go and play it again? Player 1, prepare to qualify. That's me. Press fire. We're stress busting, folks. So, here we are in this car. McLaren, go. Right, away. The controls seem a little bit weird. Oh, hang on a minute. Now, yeah, basically, it's not turn. Yes, it's not. I don't know why they've done this. It's not turn left and right on this. It's basically do the keys or the joystick in the direction that you want to go. So it's not intuitive. This is weird. Okay, right now, most racing games, it's joystick left and right to steer left and right. Or the keys left and right to steer left and right the direction you want to go. This one is just down, we're going down, up, we're going up, and then left and right, and combinations of those for the diagonals. Now you see in the bottom right, fuel left, tyres and damages. This game's really tricky. Now it's going to take a bit of getting used to. I don't know any other racing game that controls quite like this one. At the moment, I'm preferring the game, top-down Formula 1 game, Slicks, by Commodore in 1992. Now, as a newbie, I don't think I'm doing too badly here with the terrible controls, but as a newbie, I think a lot of people will struggle with this and maybe struggle to get round the initial lap. But anyway, we're just in qualifying. Let's see how far we can go. I'm not sure how many qualifying laps we get. There's the pit lane there, if you can get into there at certain points. So there's a number of tracks to complete the championship. There we go. So at least I got round and it's automatically stopped. 122, Mika Hakkinen in the Lotus, Alain Prost, Nakajima, PK and Mansell in the Williams. Right, so quite a bit away from them. Let's go to the race and see if I can hold on to anywhere close to where they are. Different coloured cars, denoting what team we're in. In Slicks, you could challenge a driver in the next team up to try and qualify. Oh man, right, I don't think I'm going to see them again. Down. Learning the tracks is paramount here. It's going to take, I think it's going to take at least a few goes to get the hang of this. See, intuitively I steered the wrong way there because I was going down. My brain says the opposite of where you're going to get round, and most racing games that would have worked, but this one I steered into, again there, steered into a building. Up, down, left, right. That's not how you control a car, especially a Formula 1 car. Yeah, my brain just can't make the leap. My brain just can't make the leap after racing on every other top-down racing game ever, which doesn't use this system. Why have they used this system? Published by Genius. It doesn't seem like Genius. It's a shame, really, because there's not much colour involved in the map. It's a shame, really, because it could have been good. It's scrolling okay. It just controls so badly. Not sure what this would have scored back in the day. I try and keep away from the reviews so I get my honest response to it. But as I say, because the control system is so weird, I don't think, there you go, don't think I would have played this too many times. I certainly would have played Slick a lot more. Slicks is a really, really good, fun game. Check out that review if you haven't already. Already, I don't want to be playing this because, yeah, should have given them. It's all right having this control system, but there should have been an option for another control system. It feels like it's been designed, well, more normal control system. It feels like it's been designed by someone that hasn't got a clue about racing games. That's what the general idea I get. I'm not sure what else Genius did, but this is warm up, an unofficial Formula 1 game, although it does have sort of official drivers in there, like Mika Hakkinen and Alain Prost. Maybe this is on a time where you could like get away with it a lot more. So I'll try and persist with this, see if I can get the hang of it a bit. But so you don't see a great deal of the screen in front of you. Is that it? No, I've been lapped. Oh, that's it, I think. Right. You consumed all your tyres, so I need you to come in the pits there. As that bloke screams, he's only got a couple of teeth like a baby. Right, so I'll use that as a practice go. If you're liking your Commodore 64 stuff, we do have a lot of reviews in a playlist. To get there, click on my username, takes you to the channel page, click on the playlist tab across the top, and Commodore 64 will be there, along with a load of other stuff. Right, maybe I should do practice this time, try and get a control of this awful control system. Maybe pick a slower car, will that help me? Let's go for Williams, it's not that much slower. Right, let's go for a fritter. It's not lunchtime. Here's all the tracks that make up the championship. Paul Ricard, Silverstone. Let's go for Silverstone, a good old UK track. Hopefully it's a bit kinder, and hopefully there's a bit more colour about the place. There's the Williams, looking very mauve. There's the guy selling stuff. He doesn't look like the sort of person that Formula 1 bosses would go to. I mean, yeah, something's been lost here. Formula 1... millions of pounds involved, and have gone to this place with a dodgy light round the corner selling Formula 1 parts off the shelf like Halfords. Weird. It's only warming up. Well, it's pretty chilly from where I'm sitting. Very cold. Oh, this track's got more colour. Right, this looks a bit more fun. Let's take out the Williams. It was normally blue and white and yellow. Here it's a little bit Commodore 64 mauve. Track looks a bit better this time in Silverstone, but again, I've got the steering issues. Up. Yeah, I'm doing this on keys, by the way. So to do a diagonal, I'm doing up and right. Oh man, I hate this. Right, now let's try and get a good qualifying lap. It's like a wide track down. Ugh. Just doesn't. My brain just doesn't want to get this. As I'm stuck in the park there. There's a couple of benches. Maybe people are having a picnic. Right, so in the bottom right, fuel's okay, tyres look a bit duff, damages in red. I don't know why that should just say the word damage, I suppose. Screenshots might have sold a few of copies of this thing, but other than that, I'm not going. It's not a stinker as such. It's just middle of the road fare. So that's the end of the lap, is it? What time is that? So it's better than before. That's one qualifying lap. Look at the tyres. The tyres are done. It's smoking all over the place, and that's it. You need more practice to finish this circuit. Do you want to practice again? No. Let's go straight into a race. I think I might have got into practice again there. Anyway, I didn't want to go into practice again. Maybe I need it. Practice makes perfect. Right, so up, right. Come on, up. Let's get the hang of this. Right, down, right. Oops. Oh no, nincompoopry. Come on, let's feed this into myself. Very mauve. Do you like this game? Tell me what you think about it if you've played it since there. But as I said before, Slicks for the win. This came out a year before Slicks, 1991. Slicks in 1992, quite late in the 8-bit era. But generally I do like a good top-down race game, especially over single-screen ones are good, but I prefer these ones that are scrolling around. The lap isn't particularly big, so it's interesting to try and find out. Let's practice going into the pit lane. This isn't the standard way you go into a pit lane in a real race. There we go. Oh, a bit of animation too. Well, that lifts it a little bit. I like that. Attention to detail and back onto the track. There we go. Nice little pit stop animation. That's good. So it's possible, if I had the patience with this has warmed to me slightly. I'm a little bit cold as a noob, but like all these games, and being a fickle kid, I judge them how good they are, but how good I was at them. So maybe there's a bit here to be defeated. Kids that put the time into this might have enjoyed this a bit more than I'm doing now. I think I am getting slowly better as the review's going on. First or second go. If you watch this far into the video, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. There, as I say, the main thing is stress busting. We're not playing as an expert, we're playing as the kid, and not the parent shaking their head in the background reading the instructions word for word. As most kids would have just ripped into the game and given the instructions the merest of readings. I know I would have done, so I'm trying to create the situation I would have had, the experience. I didn't own a Commodore 64 as a ZX Spectrum, but I am enjoying watching these ones, or playing these ones now. Right, lap 3. I'm getting better with a bit of practice, so, you know, maybe. Learn the laps, as I say, they're not that big, and you can get there. Right, okay, that's not too bad. Best lap was 37.04. Just trying to remember the qualifying laps from last time. Right, so I can control the Williams better, but that might just been a bit of practice. Let's do competition again. Let's get out of here. We aim the reviews to be about 10 minutes long. Sometimes I go a bit over. I think we might be already over that by now. But let's just see if after that brief couple of goes, I can actually be competitive in my Williams car as we order some stuff off old Beetroot Face. Good music in this thing, good music. I'm slowly getting into it here. Trying to get over the controls. I mentioned the controls about 1,000,000 times, but that makes or breaks racing games, it certainly does. Right. Qualify. This first track is very dull, isn't it? Very monochrome. I'm glad we looked at Silverstone. That was a lot more exciting colour. Looks like we're driving around some industrial estate at night. Right, come on. Right, right, I've got stuck on a post. Threw down. This one's a bit tighter. Brake, neat brake. I think this qualifying lap is a bit mucked up again. Oh man. Down. I'm getting annoyed now as we drive on the pavement. Look, we're driving over buildings now. That's gone a bit wrong. Yes. It's losing points now. Oh man. You consumed all your tyres, so you are disqualified. Well, I think I've had enough. I don't want to get into another race now, so yeah. I will to it slightly, but not enough to want to keep going back. Slicks for the win. Give this one a miss, unless it was your only game back in the day and you wanted to put the time in, but I'm not that impressed. Yeah, so I hope you liked having a look at that one. That was Warm-Up, a top-down Formula 1 game published by Genius in 1991. Any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro or Formula 1, then put that in the comment section below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye. Yeah, something's been lost here. Formula 1, millions of pounds involved. They've gone to this place with a dodgy light round the corner selling Formula 1 parts off the shelf, like Halfords.